everyone. A few days ago, my sister sent a link to my mother and I. And the link, when you opened it, showed about 25 beautiful faces that I'm also certain the bodies hold some of the wisest souls. And each of these beautiful and wise souls were holding a poster board, and it had their name, and it had things that interested them. Some, it was sports. Others, they loved to read. Some loved jewelry, animals. And I remember one shared she would really like to connect with people from her native country, the Philippines. And each of these beautiful and wise souls were asking for a pen pal. And I loved that in so many ways. One, I loved whoever in that nursing home had come up with that very creative idea to bring connection to these lives. I love to think of people writing these dear souls, and these dear souls writing back, sharing not only their wisdom and their experiences, but the extraordinary way they've come to look at life, or so I'm certain that they have. And I loved it because it brought to mind how I am really blessed with a pen pal in my life. Her and I exchange letters, sometimes almost weekly, although it probably averages more every other week. We share recipes, we share pictures, we share a fun moment that happened during the heart of the lockdown. We even shared a packet of yeast so she could make homemade bread. And I loved it because it brought to mind all the letters that I would get from my grandma as I was growing up. I still have them. And the letters were just things that my grandpa and grandma had done. Their gardening, a dinner with friends, what animals were walking around their pond, what birds came to their feeder. Everyday moments that as time has went on had become the extraordinary elements of my grandma's life and my grandpa's life. And what I love when I reflect on these pen pal letters is the gift of imagination that it gave me as a child. Because I didn't have pictures, I only had my grandma's words, and oh gosh, is that not only? Yet, in this modern technology world that we live in, it was only words that I had. And the gift in that is I could imagine the bird feeder that my grandpa had made as my grandma talked about the cardinals. Or I could imagine the garden that was growing the best tomatoes. And I could imagine my grandpa and grandma's home that I loved to be at when I was a kid. So the gift of those words not only gave me a glimpse into the story of their lives, it helped me imagine being there in those moments. And I think, that dance of grace, if you've watched other videos that I talk about, how we're given that in the opposites. I think right now as a world, we're being given the opportunity to dance with grace between the opposites of the gift of our technology and what I believe some feel we have lost with technology. Pen pal letters aren't the norm anymore. Email letters electronic cards, text messaging, those have become a norm. And I think for some, they have mourned the loss of not having those traditional letters. And yet, in the way that it's what we choose to see, I have tucked away so many emails that my mom has sent because I know one day I will reflect on those like I do my grandma's letters, and they will be the extraordinary moments of the life my mom lived. And they will be the gift of her words that I treasure and hold close and can imagine all those moments that I'm experiencing right beside her right now. And so this dance of grace, I think, is also helping us find ways that we can realize, no matter the space, no matter the distance, no matter the 2 hours away that my grandparents lived from me where I was growing up, in the moment that I got that letter, in the moment that I get an email, in the moment that I get a text, I am right beside the person that has sent it to me. And I am imagining them in that moment that they have sent that text or that email or sat at a desk and wrote me a letter. So what I wish for you, I wish you a pen pal, but I also wish that as you are dancing with grace between the opposites of not being able to physically be beside people the way that you once knew, and yet embracing the gift that you can still connect through Zooms and Skypes and FaceTimes and all the modern technology we now have. Maybe you'll be able to pause and trust that you are truly connected, and space and distance are just words. Namaste.